I'm Master Sergeant Henderson, Flight Chief for Aircraft Systems Training Flight, and I can't think of a bigger honor as a flight chief to see one of our students receive the ACE Award. The ACE Award is an award for perfection, to say the least. From not only receiving 100% on all of your block tests, but also over 120 progress checks and performance checks. We never expect perfection, but to have one of your students out of over 500 students per year, to have one receive that is amazing. So yeah, I think this is a really huge deal, and I hope that our students understand as well that this is a great achievement that hardly anybody will ever be able to do.
I'm Airman First Class Kohl Thimmesch, and I'm the ACE Award winner for the Aircraft Electrical and Environmental Systems Apprentice course. I joined because in Louisiana we have a lot of hurricanes, as a lot of people know, and so I kind of just wanted to contribute to that mission. And I also have my personal reasons, like a lot of people join for school or self-discipline, self-improvement, that kind of thing. It was kind of all of the above for me. Well, we joke that we are E&E, everything else, so it's a pretty important job. I don't even know if planes could fly, if the mission would happen. People on the ground would have a much harder time accomplishing their mission. So, we connect everything from engines to avionics, everything in between, really. So, besides the structure of the plane, we're kind of the meat, seems to me anyway. Yeah, one that really stuck out for me was the anti-skid system. And the control side of electronics was always pretty interesting to me, how you can essentially make a circuit think for you. And it was just really cool to see the brake plates compress and release. Yeah. I'd say the self-discipline. Coming from BMT, where everything's very regimented, and then you're kind of just thrown out into, even though it's a phased program, you have a lot more freedoms. So you kind of have to keep yourself on task, whether that's academics or fitness or not having too much fun. Colonel Mose has working your ass off, right? So you can't really have an imbalance of any of those. So it's really just kind of keeping yourself metered and moving towards each of those goals. But a big part of it for me here to keep up with what was actually happening was really leaning on my classmates, getting to know them, trying to get used to our dynamic, getting to know our instructors, and really kind of creating an environment in the classroom where people could talk to each other, share ideas, help each other. And then it kind of just naturally bleeds into your social life, where your class will hang out and you end up talking about what's going on in class. How I actually study is I'll make flashcards when I need to. A lot of it for me was reading the study guide and jotting down what seemed to be important or specific that I would have to recall later. And the biggest thing, which I guess was a little easier for me to do, was tying everything together. So it's all about making it relatable and easier to recall later on. I would definitely say leaning on your classmates is a big thing. Manage your time, lean on your classmates, look ahead, read ahead in the study guide, really try to absorb things, try to make them relatable, connect the dots. You gotta enjoy yourself too. Take advantage of what the town has to offer, what the base has to offer, bowling. Unfortunately, the ski shooting range was closed while I was here, but that's the thing too if you wanted to do that. Definitely have your motivations squared away, in order, and use that to drive what you're doing on a day-to-day, whether it's behavioral or study. Try to stay ahead of the curve, because what we're doing here is a pretty big deal, people join for the free college or whatever, but it's a much bigger deal in the grand scheme of things than that. It's not just a job. It's not just a college class, you know. It's pretty important.